The leaves have fallen. The frost beckons the winter air. Put another log on the fire and stay right there. It's time for the playoffs on PCTV.
From the Henry J. Brad Field at Wildcat Stadium at O.J. Roberts Senior High School, the PCTV Network Sports presents Boys Soccer. Tonight it's the finals of the Pioneer Athletic Conference. Good evening, everyone. This is Dave Reinauer, joined by Bernie Gallagher. And Bernie, a newcomer to the event tonight. Pottsgrove Falcons come in with a big win on Tuesday night, come in undefeated in the league play. Coach Witkowski really likes his team and his chances. Let's see what they do tonight.
A lot of credit goes to Jay Witkowski, the head coach for Pottsgrove Falcon. They're 14-4-1, the number 2 seed in the conference tournament. They defeated a very solid O.J. Roberts team 2-1 in the semifinal. But the bad news for Falcon fans is they will be without their goalkeeper tonight. Abdallah got 2 yellow cards, the equivalent of a red. He will not play tonight. He will be eligible for the next game they play in district. But the good news is Ryan Long, an 11th grader, a backup, played solid for the JVs all year. He's a good player. They really don't lose that much. He came in and played the final 5 minutes of the semifinal, and I thought did a splendid job. But the real treat for our soccer fans out there, you're going to see the best player in the league in German Larman, a kid from Jamaica. He's got tremendous skill set, blinding speed, super quick, and very smart, a very cerebral player. He puts electricity in the air anytime he touches the ball.
Now, on the other side of the field is Boyertown, who knocked off the defending champs, Springford, 2-1 to get here. Obviously, Coach Did-Young has his guys ready to play to see what this Pottsgrove team is all about.
Another experienced coach in Did-Young, and all he does every year is make the Final Four and win multiple championships. They're 13-6. They're the 4th seed. They shocked the number 1 seed, Boyertown, 2-1 in the semifinal. They're led by Kidwell, who's got 15 goals on the season. This team plays with a sense of purpose. Similar to the girls' team, they have tremendous collective energy, tremendous energy. Right now, they're clicking on all cylinders. The bottom line, it's the championship game. There's a buzz in the air. It's game on.
It should be a lot of fun. And we're moments away from the opening kick right over here in Bucktown. Stay tuned for all the soccer action.
There once was a haunted house. People said they had heard voices, but no one dared to go inside.
There's a place for wood in your backyard. We recommend the Fire Pit. For looks and performance that outlast a wooden deck, make sure your next deck is built with Trex, engineering what's next in outdoor living.
Your Trex expert is A.D. Moyer Lumber. admoyer.com. This is the year you're going to improve your game. No excuses. And the pros at Blackwood Golf Academy are here to help. With their 23-acre all-grass driving range, full-service pro shop, and computerized swing analysis, Blackwood Golf Academy will get your game up to par. Need lessons? Individual and group instruction with head pro Chris Carr will shave strokes off your game and make you the envy of your next foursome. Blackwood Golf Academy, a country club setting open to the public, adjacent to Blackwood Golf Course in Douglasville.
Butter Valley Golf Course, conveniently located in the quiet rural setting of Valley, PA, just off Route 100. One of the nicest, most affordable 18-hole course in the region. With changing elevations, challenging greens, and scenic fairways, golfers of all ability levels are sure to enjoy their round. Butter Valley Golf Course is a great place to enjoy the game of golf with friends or family, young and old alike. Grab some buddies and grab a meal at the Runway Grill before or after your round. Butter Valley Golf Course.
At O'Donnell, Weiss & Mattei, our team approach makes all the difference.
Anyone entering a nursing home really should consult with an elder law attorney to see whether Medicaid is the appropriate option for them. But it's really important to make sure that you have someone that's familiar with those rules, that works with those rules on a daily basis, that can guide you through the process. I specialize in elder law because I enjoy the clients that I work with, and I really like helping them find solutions for their problems.
OWM Law.
Your life, your business, your law firm.
If you look at the Frontier standings here, as we're moments away from our boys' finals in the Pioneer Athletic Conference. Pottsgrove did a heck of a job this year up top. Phoenixville with another good year. And then, of course, Springford and Owen J. Roberts. Boyertown right in there at the third spot. Boyertown is representing the Liberty Division here tonight against Pottsgrove.
And Pottsgrove they captured the district championship just 1 year ago with a 2-1 win over Bishop Shanahan. Dave?
And some of the guys you want to watch, particularly that guy up top, that German Larman, 18 goals. Yochimiak is also a solid player, spots for Orlando. And, of course, the goaltender tonight will be Ryan Long. He is a junior. He is filling in for the Abdullah, who was suspended because of some poor play. Obviously, Kidwell is a guy that Bernie mentioned in the top of the show. Will Shull is also a very, very talented player. Connor McKeon is one of the best goalies in the league. He is a senior, so he has that experience. Eric Recchi scored one of the 2 goals against Springford in the semifinals to get them here. Boyertown will be in the all dark. They are in the black. They will be going from our right to left. Pottsgrove in the white will be going from our left to right, and it should be a good one. Remember, we play 2 40-minute halves, and we're ready to rumble here as the boys are excited. The fans
Boy, Dave, how'd you like to be your first start ever for Ryan Long in the championship game?
But again, you see the kick there by Boyertown. That was Samuel Marks, number 5, showed a good foot right off the bat.
Where's the football coach scouting that kid? That was 50, 60 yards in the air.
Ryan Long is the goalie. He'd be wearing that blue shirt for Pottsgrove. He wears number 40. His counterpart, McKeon, wears number 0 for Boyertown. And again, you can see the pressure right off the bat. That is number 14, Towers. Towers is certainly an experienced kid. Keep your eye on him. He is one of those talented juniors that we talked about. We did the girls' game a little bit earlier, Bernie. We talked about all these juniors.
Yep.
And looking up and down the rosters here, more juniors on the boys' side.
And on Pottsgrove's side, 12 seniors. They've never been in a championship game before. It's the first time ever for the Pottsgrove Championship, playing one game, one shot at the title. And Boyertown looking for an opening early on, but the Pottsgrove defense up to the task. But this kid in white, number 10, Germain Larman, very exciting for the casual fan at home. He is a big-time soccer talent. Keep an eye on number 10 in white.
Well, Pottsgrove defense doing a pretty good job over there. Boyertown pressing the issue, though. They are really excited. They started off a little slowly this year, but they've really come on strong. And again, knocking off the defending champions 2-1. It was a big win for Boyertown.
This Germain Larman, also an experienced singer and rapper. I listened to some of his music, kind of out of that Neo or that Bruno Mars genre. Very good.
Well, Nikhil Verma has the first shot of the game here, and there's a goal. There's a goal already, a free kick from the 15, and that was pretty easy for Nicole Verma as Boyertown draws first blood, not even 2 minutes into the game.
And Verma with a heat-seeking missile. I mean, he just drilled it. The goalkeeper really has to guess which side he's going to go to. And Nikhil Verma, one of your senior leaders, with a bullet into the left side.
Well, I saw a pretty funny quote from Jay Witkowski. He said he is the Marv Levy of soccer coaches, which I thought was pretty funny. And for those people who don't remember, Marv Levy was the head coach of the Buffalo Bills, and they took those teams for 4 straight years and got to the Super Bowl. Just couldn't quite win it, but they did a heck of a job year in and year out. And Jay Witkowski, that's a pretty good one. And it's nice when you can laugh at yourself a little bit and have some fun. and that's why his teams are always so talented.
Yeah, and he's so humble because they were district champions 1 year ago. Oh, my goodness.
That's Kidwell, number 23. Again, you can see the quickness now. These guys are fired up. Boyertown is really amped up. Pottsgrove has got to settle into this game.
Pottsgrove defense with 2 glaring mistakes early on, and Long with a nice save up over the crossbar.
Well, here we go with a corner kick, too, for Boyertown, as they're going to try to do something with it. But, man, another great save by Long, as he's really been tested already, really toughly here in the first 2 minutes of this ball game. Little baptismal right there for the young junior.
Nice strong punt, 50 yards in the air by Long.
That's Sereni, number 2 for Pottsgrove. Remember, they are in the all-white, Boyertown in their black. That's number 12, Owen Coolig, as he gets the ball up near midfield. And there's a scrum for it at that point, and there's a whistle. That'll be Pottsgrove ball. Last week, and actually on Tuesday that game was, Pottsgrove knocked off Owen J. Roberts, Benitez, and Larman with the goals for the Falcons. And Boyertown as well.
So the Frontier Division champions in white on their heels early. Boyertown playing with a sense of purpose early in this soccer game.
Wow, I'll tell you what, that McKeon can bang them. Holy cow, that's a long boot. With good hang time as well, that ball will go out of bounds, and that'll be thrown in by Margovich. Margovich got it out to the side there, but that ball was kicked out by Pottsgrove, and we'll have another throw in from the side.
And Pottsgrove, this team played with only 10 players for the last 5 minutes of the semifinal and still held on for that impressive 2-1 victory over a solid Owen J. Roberts team.
Who are always good. Again, there's some good pressure by Boyertown. There's Towers, number 14, putting the pressure on.
1 year ago, Pottsgrove lost in the semifinal to Boyertown by a score of 3-0.
And another corner kick for the Bears, if they have really come out on fire. Ooh, and a near miss that time by Kidwell. As we mentioned, Kidwell come in with 15 goals and 9 assists, so he certainly is a guy you want to keep your eye on. Will Shull, also another big scorer for the Bears. He wears number 10. Here's Long, the young junior, who is filling in for Liam Abdallah. Abdallah, who has to sit out a game for receiving his red card.
Boy, did Young's teams always come out of the gate so strong.
That's Jared Krieger, number 4, the defender, with a good header, trying to get it out of harm's way. And a good play by the defense.
And that defense for Pottsgrove, Krieger, Kernew, McCoy, and O'Brien have played so well all year for this team. 73-19, Pottsgrove has outscored their opponents on the season.
Well, they need to find a way to get some offense going right now, because Boyertown has certainly taken the opening kick and have run with it. They scored already on that free kick by Verma. Ooh, that was a good fake there. Nice move over to the left foot by Towers. But again, you can see the quality of footwork here by these young high school players.
Yeah, Boyertown, very impressive. This is the number 3 seed, Pottsgrove, in all of District 1 at the Class 3A level. This team's 14-4-1, undefeated in their packed action. So Pottsgrove, a very good soccer team, and Boyertown just coming out of the gate so strong.
And Larman yet to touch the ball. I'm a little surprised. He's just sort of standing around waiting
for
something to happen. And when I think you got to be able to sense this as an athlete, that when your team and the momentum is on the other side, they're looking for a spark. And Larman has got to step up here and make something happen.
He's saving all his energy, I guess, but he's been walking around most of the game so far. They haven't gotten him the ball yet.
Yochimiak, number 9, trying to get something going. There he is. Finds his buddy. He's beaten to the punch. That was Wise, number 28, with a break up. Nice play by Ben Wise.
Boy, that's good coaching. So careful not to go offsides. The imaginary line through the defenders is the offsides line. The ball must cross that line before the player can.
Pottsgrove now with the open kick. I think that's O'Brien, number 15. He bangs one down there, trying to free up someone as Boyertown heads it back the other way. There's a little pass inside with a real nice look.
Oh, boy. Opportunity.
Good hustle there by Yochimiak. Pottsgrove will bring it in from the side. That is McCoy with a whip. Good throw there. Oh, that prevented an opening there. There's another loose ball to score.
Oh, my.
Wow. Mike Sereni, number 2, with the rebound.
Wow.
Gets Pottsgrove right back in this ball game and knotted up at 1.
Baby. The young sophomore with a bullet into the net. We'll take a look at it again on our replay. And, boy, I'll tell you what, Mike Sereni did not waste an opportunity. That was a laser beam into the back of the net.
Connor McKeon, who's a very solid goalie for Boyertown, could not get over quick enough as Sereni evens this game up at 1 at the 32-minute mark.
And our crew giving you so many angles, the eye in the sky right here, and boy, there is no doubt about it. That time, the young sophomore buried it.
Well, it looks like somebody just woke Larman up and said, okay, baby, it's time to play. As he gets the ball, runs up that right side, shows a little bit of his footwork and dribbling ability. Got the crowd all excited into this one. There's a great throw-in by McCoy, and that'll go over to Boyertown. Boyertown not wasting any time. There's Krieger getting the ball back. McCoy, number 19. They try to find somebody getting loose down there. That's big Nick Kernew. Whoa!
Oh,
man.
my!
That's Verma's second goal in his first half as he found the upper right-hand corner with a heck of a shot.
Wow, Nikhil Verma, the senior, takes the opportunity, keeps his head down, good follow through, upper right-hand corner, not the goalkeeper's fault. That was a heat-seeking missile into the back of the net.
Oh.
One more look from a different angle. Verma having the game of his life early in the biggest game of his life. In that upper right-hand corner, boy, almost put a hole in the net.
Oh, and Ryan Long gave all out too, man. He died.
And one more shot. Upper right-hand side, Long with a valiant effort, but you're not going to get that one.
Heck of an effort there by Verma. He now has 2 goals. Nikhil Verma, the senior, wears number 7. So it's Verma 2 and Pottsgrove 1 at this point. Pottsgrove was feeling pretty good about themselves when Sereni scored off that rebound play. And now all of a sudden Boyertown just says, let's go, man. We're going to roll here. Boyertown looks very energized here as that ball goes out there towards the right-hand corner but misses Long.
Yeah, it wasn't that long ago. Pottsgrove played for the state championship. I don't know, maybe about 10 years ago or so, but Pottsgrove soccer has been on the map for a while. This is not an upstart team. This is a quality program and 12 seniors, and this team playing in their first ever PAC championship, despite playing in state titles and winning district titles. They're just stuck in a league, Dave, with the Boyertowns, the O&Js, and Springfords.
Yeah, Garrett Haldeman that time tried to get the ball out of bounds, but goes over to Pottsgrove. There's the nice throw in up that left-hand side. For their smallness of their school, they've really done a heck of a job, and Coach Wikowski deserves a lot of credit. I know he pokes fun at himself, that Marv Levy comment I really enjoyed, but he deserves a lot of credit for these guys and keeping them together. You mentioned the fact that they do not have a lot of depth, Bernie, and
nope.
and so they have to stay strong.
You got to wonder on a warm night, could that be a factor? That seemed to be a factor in the girls' game as Springford suddenly regained momentum in that second half, which put the championship away for the girls.
Will Scholl, number 10, there tries to find a helper and a buddy. There's Verma as they regroup, turnover ball.
Again, Pottsgrove playing without their goalie, Liam Abdallah, who has been dialed in all season. Pottsgrove, one of the top seeds in District 1, Class 3A. They will go to district playoffs where Abdallah will return. But in his first start ever in the championship game, Ryan Long has played well despite giving up 2 goals. Not his fault.
Okay, referee wants him back a little bit further. Boyertown trying to stretch the boundaries there a little bit with that throw in. And a good play by Yochimiak. There's Boyertown trying to go for another breakout, but there's Krager again. Krager's been pretty solid back there in defense for Pottsgrove. He is a senior.
Yeah, Krieger is one of their leaders.
Krager doing a nice job trying to keep that ball out of the end.
Boy, conspicuous by his absence early on is German Larman.
Right. Yep, I'm not sure. He doesn't seem to be engaged.
You wonder if he's hurt or banged up. He's just not into the flow of the game thus far.
Yeah, he's been dropped back and sort of waiting, biding his time here. As again, we haven't really called his name, but that one time.
I wonder if he's hurt. He's doing a lot of walking. And even there, the ball was dumped in, and he just kind of walked after it. So, a lot of times the coaches want to play possum. They don't want to let you know when a kid's banged up.
Well, certainly Boyertown has not shown any lack of desire or hustle or intensity in the first 13 minutes of this game. They have really been on fire.
That's an understatement. You got 10 black jerseys just frantically bulleting around the stadium.
And that'll be side out to Pottsgrove. Again, remember, Pottsgrove is in the all-white. They are going from our left to right. There he is. Again, he looks a little disengaged for some reason.
He's the best player in the Pac-10, German Larman. A great rapper, great singer, has a really nice voice. Nice kid to talk to from Kingston, Jamaica. And he has had himself quite a year. He will be a candidate for Player of the Year. But he's been neutralized by Boyertown's defense, and at this point you wonder if he's maybe a little banged up.
Well, there's a nice play. That's Kernu again, the big guy. Big Nick, the defender there, kicked that one out of harm's way. And Boyertown will have a throw-in from the side. That's Haldeman again, one of the seniors for Boyertown.
Unlike the semifinal where Pottsgrove and O&J were locked at 0-0 in that first half.
And that ball goes all the way across the face of the goal there. And I guess good hustle by Pottsgrove there. And Pottsgrove will get the throw in.
Pottsgrove accustomed to playing with the big boys. They are only 4 losses all year to 4 pretty good teams: Springford, Bishop Shanahan, Methacton, and Tulpehocken.
All right, they're going to give the kicking duties over there to Ryan Long. He is one of the few underclassmen on the squad. He sort of shanks that one out of play there, and that'll be turned over to O&J Roberts, or excuse me, Boyertown, and that's Ben Wise. We are at O&J Roberts Field. We are at actually Henry J. Burnett Field at Wildcat Stadium.
Who dat? Who's that? That name sounds familiar.
My man Hanky Spanky. And there's a nice play by Boyertown.
Head coach Jay Witkowski out of Bishop Hoban High School. Played soccer at University of Pittsburgh. Quite an accomplished athlete in his own right.
And there's a boomer down the 35-yard line there as everybody goes for it. Yochimiak there gets beat to the ball, though. There's Haldeman. Centers the ball. That's Kidwell. Keep your eye on him, number 23. He's a sniper. But Pottsgrove does a good job there.
Coach Witkowski for Pottsgrove teaches honors geometry and algebra, some of the courses you took in high school, right?
Yep. Ron Holman's taught those classes back in my day. There's a hustle point down there. Oh, man, look at the goalie really came out. McEwen came out to kick that out of harm's way as number 9, Nathan Yochimiak, was barreling down that left side. Here he tries to find Rolando in the middle.
Almost thought it was Ronaldo for a second. Three greatest players ever, Ronaldo, Messi, and Pele. A lot of these kids, talking to some of them, very excited about the World Cup in the summer of 2016 in Russia.
That's Kidwell hustling down there. Nice play by Krieger.
And they're going to get a call. I don't like the call. You know, physicality is part of the game. Both athletes hustling, positioning. You know, I'm not crazy about that call. Let them play.
Well, they're going to give it to Pottsgrove.
Okay.
Most people thought that was going to go the other way, but there was some contact, and there's a good overhead throw.
It may have been overruled, but the three officials in the first game did a stellar job. Boy, when you hardly notice the officials, that's when they're doing a good job.
Correct. I agree 100% with that. I talked to Yogi Strum many a time, the old NBA referee. The best games he ever refereed is when they never knew he was on the court.
I like that.
Yep.
Boy, Boyertown's active.
Yes,
man,
they
they are hustling on in high gear overdrive, man.
I think that win over the defending champ Springford on Tuesday night really has given them some purpose and some excitement here to come out and play against this Pottsgrove squad.
And what a gigantic win it was, 2-1 over the #1 seed Boyertown. They shocked everyone in the conference. A lot of people had already penciled Springford into the championship game, but someone forgot to tell the Boyertown Bears.
Absolutely, and Owen Kulig, big old Owen, number 12, doing a good job out there in the middle of this fight. Don't forget, there's Kyle Sheehan out there, number 25 for Boyertown. We got a chance to identify some of the players. Jake Spots for Pottsgrove wears number 16, Pat O'Brien, 15. Kevin Benitez, number 12. He had a big goal in that semifinal game against Owen J. Roberts. So there's some of the players out there, out on the field when you see them in the on their prospective squads.
Yeah, Boyertown outshot O&J 15-5.
Whoa.
Oh, my goodness.
Nice play by McKeon. McKeon with a good solid play between the nets, and you cannot fall asleep back there at any time.
What a punt by McEwen. That ball was 60 yards in the air. Get the football coaches out here tonight. A high kick near the face. We got a stoppage, possible call. Here you can see McEwen. He's been dialed in all year, and a nice blistering shot, but kind of not that out of the ordinary for McEwen. Another day at work.
Number 15 for Boyertown, that's Eric Recke. He's another one that scored a goal. He and Connor Rice scored the 2 goals that knocked off the #1 seed Springford in the semifinal game. He tries to set up his buddy Jimmy Towers. Jimmy Towers showing a pretty good burst down that left side. He is only a junior as well. And over here, comes Ryan Long to pick up the loose ball.
That defense of Boyertown protected their goalkeeper so well in the semifinal. McEwen was only needed for 3 saves in the semi.
There's a good foot there. The ball comes out to the midfield stripe. There's Kernew. Kernew tries to knock it down and go the other way. There's a good pass up front to the streaking Jake Spots. Spots keeps it from going out. Remember, they play the yellow lines. It's a little bit wider field than it is a football field, so there is some room where the coaches and players would be standing in a normal football game.
Yep, both teams on the same sideline. The yellow sideline about 4 to 5 yards outside the football sideline. The other yellow markings, the center circle, the goalkeeper's box, and, of course, the penalty area, the large rectangle down close to the goal line, whereas when an infraction occurs inside that area, you're looking at a penalty kick. Nice to see, Dave, that we'll wait, see if we get an opportunity here.
That ball is back to the middle there. It's in the middle of the defense, or the offense, I should say. Good play by Kernew inside. And there's a header.
Oh,
man,
my goodness.
That was almost a textbook job right there by Boyertown. And they, again, back on the tack. There's Kidwell in front.
Woo!
Man, he is a sniper in there. That's why they got him planted right in that middle.
Fast and furious action. Pottsgrove accustomed to turf now that they have turf on the campus of Pottsgrove High School.
Just under 19 minutes to go here in half number one, and it started out fast and furious with 2 goals for Boyertown and 1 for Pottsgrove. There's the play, a great header. Oh, man.
No way Long's going to get to that, but boy, what a nice direction on that header. Boyertown playing very aggressive with 18 minutes remaining in the first half.
There's a loose ball. Who picks it up? That's Pottsgrove. They get it out into the middle area. Good solid play there by Pat O'Brien as he gets the ball up. Pat is easy to spot with those fluorescent pink shoes. You'll know who that guy is. Styling.
That's like what you were to church on Sunday, right?
Samuel Marks, number 5, gets the header going, and now they try to break up, but there's Krieger again. Krieger doing a heck of a job.
I forgot to wear my pink bracelet tonight. Breast Cancer Awareness Month, October.
They're going to send down Yochimiak down that left side, but good D by Boyertown.
This Boyertown team, Dave, 3-4 out of the gate this year. A real slow start to their season, and then all of a sudden they caught fire. Got that senior leadership, and they're red hot right now.
And there's a great break down that right side, but there's Krieger again. I tell you what, he has been a solid force in that defense for the Grove. And there's a long bouncer inside. Alec Brisboy tried to get in there, but good defense again by McCoy. McCoy really has been solid.
Some of these members of the soccer team also play tennis for Pottsgrove, showing some savvy in the athletic arena. Who's the tennis coach at Pottsgrove? I know that
idea.
name somewhere. I'm trying to remember.
Becker? Is it Becker? Well, there's number 12 fresh into the ball game. There's Kevin Benitez trying to get himself into the game as well. As we've really been waiting to see number 10 and number 12 get started here, and Boyertown, to their credit, has not allowed them to get much into the game.
This is an exciting game. And nothing against the girls, but they kind of neutralized each other, played that possession style, patient, kind of waited around a little bit. These boys are after it, man. This is exciting soccer.
Well, here's one of the substitutions for Boyertown as they're going into their bench, try to keep everybody fresh. That's Brisboy going out for a quick break and a breather. There you see some of the action on that left wing. Ooh, there's a long kick from the outside. That's an easy one for the goalies. He saw that one all the way.
Yeah, there was no panic when people knew Ryan Long had to come in the semi with 5 minutes remaining. They knew they had an 11th grader, a kid with some savvy, some experience, and you know, Abdallah, obviously one of the top goalkeepers in the pack, but they got a chance to win. Long's going to give them a chance to win. They're getting some breakdowns at midfield is what's happening now. Without Krieger, right now it's a 4-1 game.
Connor Rice in the middle there, number 4. He, again, one of the goal scorers on Tuesday night in the semifinals as Boyertown hustles there. I'll tell you what, McCoy has really been solid, number 19 for Pottsgrove. He's really played well on that defensive side.
One of those 12 seniors stepping up. Take a look at it again. McCoy, number 12.
He and Kyle Sheehan were really going at it there. And
19, I'm sorry, Nick McCoy, a senior defenseman. Boy, without him and Krieger, it's a 4-1 game right now.
Well, we got another corner kick now. As we'll see what Boyertown can do with that one, but the goalie comes out to try to deflect it, and a good solid play, and Benitez kicks it out of harm's way.
How about the precarious proximity of these corner kicks? They are on point. Oh, boy.
That's McCoy again doing a good job at the defensive end. He has
really
been solid. Let's see what German can do here. There's an opportunity in the open field. That's a good solid play by the defense.
Oh, man, number
That's
26, Ryan Burkhart, the sophomore, shuts down Larman.
That's Ben Weiss, a defenseman, number 28 there. He's been solid all first half for Boyertown. He's been really playing good back there. Yep.
Junior defenseman, midfielder. Uh-oh, Pottsgrove.
Here we go again. Here we go again. Oh, man. Just enough. Threw a little change-up at him, too, it looked like.
Boy.
And Connor McEwen just enough to get it at. Oh, what a play.
My goodness. McEwen Good effort, and Nate Yochimiak with a nice shot, just a little wide. Number 9, the senior forward for Pottsgrove with a great effort. Now they get another scoring opportunity here. Kaiser from the corner.
See if they can capitalize on the corner kick. Oh, they come back this way. Try to kick one out front. Oh, man, they had him breaking. They had him breaking. I tell you, that Yochimiak has really played a solid game as well. Yochimiak and McCoy have really been good for Pottsgrove here in his first half.
Uh-oh.
That's Reese, number 4, busting down the corner. Slams on the brakes, tries to center it out front. Trying to set it up for Sheehan.
Boy, they had some numbers, but Pottsgrove got back very quickly.
That's good work by Pottsgrove. They did not give up on the play. Oh, they tried to sneak one down there to Yochimiak again.
Boyertown, the defending champion, and playing like it.
That's number 3, Ronaldo. He's been hustling out there as well. And they try to find Connor Reese. That ball goes out of play, and that'll be a kick for the goalie, I'm sure. Yep, put him on the corner there for you. That's Ryan Long. 2-1 is the score here, as we really came out fast and furious. Boyertown scored in the first minute and a half of the ball game. Nikhil Verma with a great shot. And then Serini came back off the rebound and tied it up at 1. But then Verma came back and got the go-ahead goal at 2-1 is the score. Boyertown up on front.
And Coach Didyoung this week said that, we were playing well early on, but we were not finishing. Tonight, they're showing finishing ability.
Boyertown appeared to be a little bit more physical there at the midfield stripe, as Wise was able to outfight Larman for that ball. There's Kidwell, brings it back out here to Verma. Keep your eye on Verma. He's got 2 of them already. And there's McCoy. McCoy really doing a good job, and there's going to be a violation in the middle there as McCoy got roughed up a little bit. Special thanks to Gary Lorenzo.
Oh, he's looking smooth in the photo there. Nice fresh shave.
And Nicky Palladino, he does a heck of a job at Boyertown. Oh, here we go. Oh, a semi-break.
Oh, my.
But again, McEwen does a nice job of coming out. And there's that big foot he has. So he's able to boom that thing.
Yochimiak with a near goal. And it was McEwen with the big save in the final minute of the semifinal that preserved their 2-1 shocking upset of number 1 seed Springford.
Well, that's a nice move by Krieger. Krieger doing a heck of a job. He's been solid in that defense for Pottsgrove. There's Benitez trying to pick up a loose ball. That's kicked out of bounds by Margavich.
Dave, I'm watching Larman, and Reike, number 15 for Boyertown, is marking him just about everywhere he goes, the equivalent of a box-on-one for basketball. He draws a lot of attention, and he's been a non-existent force early in this championship game.
And Ben Weiss also deserves a lot of credit. He's a big guy. He's a solid kid. He's a junior defenseman. He's been clearing out some room inside. That's Owen Kulig. He finds Rice. Rice turns on the Jets, but there's my buddy in the fluorescent pink. That's Pat O'Brien.
Dave, I'm looking down on the field. You're right. Boyertown's big. They're tall. They're angular. They're strong. They're physical. You got a large student population. You get a good pickings.
And there's some sort of violation. There's the ref said that, I guess, Wise is trying to push the limit there and where his throw-in should be is you got to keep both your feet down. And a good solid move there.
You look at the size of the bench. Boyertown's bench twice the size of Pottsgrove's. So Pottsgrove is thin on the bench. Play with a lot of heart this year, but they cannot let this get to 3-1 before halftime.
That was Nick Kernew. Kernew kicks the ball out of play, and Boyertown will get a throw in. Again, that's Wise, number 28. We're going to have a little substitute here.
Third straight championship game for the Boyertown Bears. As I said, they won 1 year ago. They are the defending champion. And they had a 5-3 advantage in corners in that important semifinal upset over Springford.
Young sophomore Derek Deeroff, number 2, coming into the ball game to get some playing time here in this PAC final. Oh, there's the pass up front. Let's see what Larman has. He stops and turns.
Oh, boy, if that's not a penalty, what is? You saw the jersey grab.
Yeah, Eric Recchi got away with one there.
Wow, right in front of the official. Man.
Maybe that'll fire up number 10, Larman, a little bit, get him into this ball game a little bit more.
Whoa, Pottsgrove fans are livid.
That ball comes out now. Ryan Long gets an opportunity to kick one from the corner.
That was a straight-up yank your jersey down. I don't know if we can get that on a replay or not, but everyone in the stadium saw it except one person, the official. That was inside the penalty box. No, it wasn't. It was just outside.
There's Larman there. Finds his buddy. That's Sereni. However, there's Deeroff over there, number 2. And Boyertown with a little odd man rush up that right center. That is Ben Vermeesh, number 21, getting into the action.
One component Boyertown always seems to possess is speed. They'll dump and chase and just outrun you and outrun and catch up the ball.
There's Larmond over there. Now he's on the left side. Let's see if he can create some offense. He tries to go wide, but then another good play by Recchi. Recchi has been dogging him most of the game. Kaiser. And Boyertown dumps and chases.
Boyertown's first opportunity for a back-to-back since 2002. Take a look at our, I don't know if we can get that on, there it is. Now there's Larman, the best player in the league, and watch the jersey pull right there. And boy, in my humble opinion, that's a penalty.
There's Yochimiak, gets it stolen. There's Wise again. Boy, I tell you what, Ben Wise, how about putting him in there for defender of the game too so far? Look at that hustle there. That is Rolando.
Wow, Rolando showing surprising speed.
Yeah, that's good hustle by Tyler Rolando.
Let's call him Ronaldo. Tyler Ronaldo Rolando. And one of those 12 seniors playing in the first ever championship game for Pottsgrove.
6 minutes, 37 seconds to go here in the first half. Dave Ridenauer, Bernie Gallagher bringing you all the action here on the PCTV Network Sports Station. We're over here at Henry J. Burnett Field at Wildcat Stadium at Owen J. Roberts Senior High School. This is the men's final for the Pioneer Athletic Conference. Coach, there's an injured player out there on the field.
And that will stop the clock at 6:19 till halftime. Boyertown coach Ted Young, 4 championships, 01, 02, 09, and 15. And another look at our great on-the-field camera angle. And right up in the face there, you can see the high kick, and the Pottsgrove player takes a shot right in the chops.
Well, that's Will Kaiser. That's certainly inadvertent. You can tell that was not meant to be. But there's, we're going back to my buddy, Pat O'Brien here from the 50-yard line.
Kaiser, a very talented tennis player for Pottsgrove as well. Boyertown, the number 20 seed in what is now called Class 4A for boys. So they'll be on the road in the first round of districts.
I don't know if Kaiser has to go out and go out of the game for a minute because of that injury that they called the timeout for him or not, but he's going to go get a little quick water break and get a rinsey there as he talks to Jay Witkowski on the sideline.
And unlike World Cup soccer, the clock counts down in high school soccer. So the running time is the same, but we're just counting in a different direction. There's no extra time, as they call it, but instead we end in a tie. You have 2 10-minute overtime sudden death, followed by a penalty kick shootout.
Owen Kulig did a nice job, number 12 that time, getting the ball the other way. And Yochimiak really is hustling here in this first half. He's certainly earned his stripes here, doing a heck of a job. Ooh, nice play. But there's that Ronaldo again. Rolando really doing a heck of a job.
Yeah, it was 1 year ago we had a penalty kick to decide the title. In the 15 championship, Boyertown defeated O&J, tied 1-1 during regulation, and then a 4-1 advantage penalty kick for Boyertown to win the title.
Here comes another corner kick for Boyertown. Ooh, and that one goes all the way across the face of the goal. That's run down by Kreger.
Boyertown with a 50-21 advantage in goals on the year. but all that matters is how they're playing right now. And Dave, they're playing hot right now.
Yes, they are. They are peaking at the right time of year. Remember, I think it's sometimes better to play much better at the end of the season than the beginning of the season, as evidenced by our Cleveland Indians. How about those Indians? Huh?
Yeah. After getting a world title in basketball, the jinxed city is now suddenly right in the limelight.
Believe land, I'll tell you. Oh, Terry Francona.
Yeah, I got tickets to go see LeBron and the Cavs November 5th. That's going to be fun.
When they come into Philly?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Nice. Well, you know, everybody wanted the Cubbies and maybe the Red Sox, but I'll tell you what, Cleveland Indians really have played well. And the Dodgers came out strong against the Cubs, and that series is tied up at 2-2 as we speak.
Oh, they'll be playing baseball into November again.
Yeah. Usually in Chicago, if they win, that's not too good. It'll be cold out there. L.A. won't be too bad.
Still remember Jimmy Rollins with the winter ski cap on.
Yeah.
But 4:08 till halftime, and this is a sensational effort by Boyertown thus far, and that Pottsgrove defense stretched to the limit. How long can they hold up this stage?
There's Verman, number 7, who has both scores for the Bears as this game has settled down a little bit after that fast and furious, fanatical first 10 minutes of this game. And there's Larman, and sort of waiting for Larman to get going here. That's Interanio. Brian Interanio checked in the game.
Larman with 18 goals on the season. This Boyertown team also lost a penalty kick shootout in the first round of districts last year. They were bounced in the first round, surprised a few people.
They'll be wise with another throw-in.
I was going to wear my Messi jersey for you tonight. You're more of a Pele guy era, right? Since I'm younger than you.
Yeah. You also are a dreamer too, Brian. There's our buddy O'Brien trying to get in the middle of things. There's a good break-up kick. Ben Vermeesh, number 21, with a header as he gets the ball going back the other way, and we'll try to change ends of the field as that ball appears to be going to the out-of-bounds mark, and it does, just before Jake Spots could try to keep it in.
Pretty cool to see Larman's older brother, Rashawn, playing Division I soccer at West Virginia University. And Tyler Waters, former Pottsgrove Falcon, made us proud at Albright, where he was the Albright MVP in his college career.
What a flirting with that left sideline there over in front of both benches. And it'll be a Pottsgrove throw in there at about the 50-yard line with 2 minutes and 13 seconds to go here in the first half. And you can see the score on our scoreboard in the Pioneer Athletic Championship on the men's division. Boyertown up 2-1. That's number 10, Shaw, waiting for it to come down. Good defense, though, by Sereni of Pottsgrove. There to try to get a kick over there. And there's a violation. And Pottsgrove will get a free kick over here. That's Will Kaiser back into the ball game after he had to go out and take a breather there when he was shaken up a few minutes ago.
The defending champion in Pennsylvania, CB East. Seen a lot of championships come from our area with Conestoga, Downingtown, Council Rock, Westchester, Strathaven, Great Valley, Neshaminy. This area noted on the map for soccer.
And District 1 has really been good in a lot of different sports. And hopefully football this year will do the same thing. That's right around the corner. Perk Valley, number 3 in District 1 in the 6A. Springford in there qualifying for the districts as well. Pottsgrove, number 2 in the 4A. Upper Perk 3. And Pope John Paul and Pottstown tied for 4, I believe.
Yep, and Perk Valley can make...
Oh, good break up there by Pottsgrove. Looks like number 8, though, Kernu hurt himself there a little bit, hurt his shin on that breakup play, but there was a little bit of a break for number 10, Will Shull.
He's a tough guy, one of those 12 seniors for Pottsgrove. Kernu gets right back up, even though he is visibly in pain.
Well, here's another corner kick for Boyertown. Oh, man, that one got close to being knocked around there.
Man, that was precarious.
That's Derek Deeroff, number 2, as the clock runs down under 20 seconds to go. I'm sure that Coach Witkowski would love to get into the halftime, only down 2-1 with the way Boyertown played so tough offensively in his first half. There's a breakout run for Boyertown, and Brisbois can't get it off in time, and that'll do it for the first half. So after the first 40 minutes, we've had a lot of excitement here over at O&J. It's 2-1 Boyer.
Yochimiak Construction, serving the Tri-County area since 1946. Family owned, free estimates, all types of concrete work, sidewalks, foundations, steps, curbs, and more. Professional service and quality. Give them a call, 610-323-8134.
At Superior Credit Union, we believe in growing stronger together. So we provide products and services to fit your financial needs and accommodate your busy lifestyle. With convenient services like home banking, e-deposits, account alerts, and a free coin counter for members. Come see why Superior Credit Union is growing. Visit any one of our 3 locations in Collegeville, Royersford, and our brand new location in Pottstown. Superior Credit Union.
Hi, I'm Joe, and this is Chris, and many of you know us. And we'd like to welcome you to our new showroom here at 618 North Reading Avenue in Boyertown, where we offer Kohler faucets, Moen faucets as well, vanities, tubs, and many accessories.
Here we have an operating, high-efficiency, Energy Star rated American Standard furnace combined with a variable speed AC condenser. Let us install one today to start saving you money throughout the heating and cooling season.
Here at Patriot, we now offer kitchen and bath designs.
So come visit us today at 618 North Reading Avenue or visit our website at www.patriotnp.com.
Welcome to the beautiful historic Reading Country Club, now open to the public. Play the same course that Snead, Hogan, and Hagen played. Designed back in 1923 by renowned golf architect Alex Finlay, the Reading has 18 championship holes. Now, after your round, just stop on by the Patio Grill for delicious food and a nice ice-cold beverage. Why not book your organization's next outing at the Reading Country Club? Hey, and by the way, check out the weekly exciting leagues. It's memorable now at the Reading. For more information, just check out the website, readingccgolf.com.
We're moments away from the second half, and there it is. Pottsgrove will be going now from our right to left. Remember, they are in the all-white. There's Boyertown as they stay on the attack.
Man.
They have been aggressive from the jump. They have really done a nice job. They came out and scored within the first minute and a half of that first half.
Man, Connor Rice is like a speeding bullet.
And we'll see what they called here. Let's check this out. All right.
That state championship game I talked about for Pottsgrove was in 08. They lost to Susquehanna at Hershey Park Stadium, but made us really proud. No one expected Pottsgrove to finish number 2 in the state. Jay Witkowski has a solid program at the Grove.
Well, I'll tell you what, Boyertown has really been impressive here tonight. They have really limited what Pottsgrove's been able to do. You know, Yochimiak really did a nice job on that rebound play to get a goal, but they really neutralized Benitez, and also German Larman really hasn't done anything at all. So they have taken the 2 best players from Pottsgrove and neutralized them, and have really done a great job. Give Coach Didyoung a lot of credit for his game plan coming into tonight's game. There's the throw in there. That's Pat O'Brien. There's the guy from Boyertown who scored 2 goals. That's Mikkel Verb. He wears number 7. He's been in the middle of a lot of different things here. And there he is. There's Nate. And there's Vermont trying to get a little tackle there as he misses the ball, however, and Boyertown is able to move forward. Remember, they are going from our left to right this half. They changed sides. They are in the all black of the Boyertown Bears.
So many of these kids go down to see the Philadelphia Union play at that beautiful ballpark, Talent Energy field down in Chester. And boy, I guess if the Union win on Sunday, they're in the playoffs.
Morgavich, number 24, with a nice save there. He's playing at the defensive line there at that back spot. Let's see if Larman gets a little energized here at halftime.
He seems to be more active early on.
Yeah, that's really more than he did the whole first half, and I'm not sure. I'm still trying to figure this thing out. He's upset with somebody, yelling at the officials again, but come on, German, we need you in the game, buddy.
Yeah, the eventual state championship being Hershey Park Stadium, the defending state champ, again from District 1, CB East.
Remember, they played 2 40-minute halves in that first half, went really quickly by, and not a lot of stoppages in the half. It was a cleanly played half. There was some contact, but you're going to have some of that as that ball hits the top of the net and falls harmlessly into the back area, and that'll be goalie number 40.
Coach Didion's got to be thinking, Dave, you know, as well as we played in the first half, we're only up 2-1.
Yeah, yep, exactly.
Pottsgrove fortunate to be only down 1 goal despite the time of possession largely in Boyertown's favor.
Boy, Connor McCuman did a gamble there to come out of the goal there as Yochimiak really did a nice job of breaking down there. He's been really an offensive juggernaut for Pottsgrove. He's been the one guy who's really put some pressure on the Boyertown defense. And here's the junior, Ryan Long. He wears number 40. He's really made a couple of nice saves, and that'll go towards Boyertown's way as they're going to call Benitez on that infraction.
Yeah, I'm real impressed with Ryan Long stepping in for Abdullah. He got off to a fiery start and stood up well. Boyertown may or may not make the district playoffs, I'm being told. There you can see Pottsgrove coach and Coach Jay Witkowski doing a great job. But Owen J. Roberts and Springford pretty much look like they're going to be in the district playoff behind number 1 seed Conestoga, who's 14-0. But Boyertown's right on that bubble as to whether or not only 24 teams go to the district playoffs.
Well, I'm sure if they can hold on and win this game tonight, that'll be a big plus for them. That's Jimmy Towers, number 14.
Oh, man.
And that's going to be a corner, another corner for Boyertown. Boy, they've had their share of corner kicks tonight, which certainly presents a lot of scoring opportunities for the Bears.
Mm-hmm. Good student body representation from Boyertown and Pottsgrove.
That's Verma. He of the 2 scores tonight. Oh, good clear that time by Pottsgrove. That is number 6, Kaiser. Kaiser's really been solid in this ball game.
Boy, Dave, how about the proficiency on these corner kicks? They're all on point. Almost every one has been a quality corner kick.
And don't forget the following sports presentation is made possible by the rights given to TELUS Vision, LLC, by the Pioneer Athletic Conference. Any use of the video or audio portions of this game are strictly prohibited without written consent from TELUS Vision, LLC, and the Pioneer Athletic Conference. Oh, nice move there. Nice move. Oh, what a save.
Oh, baby.
And a boy, Ryan Long.
Ryan Long stepping up, man.
Yeah. Good play by Long as he comes on strong.
You know what? We got 2 goalkeepers who can play in the championship game. What a nice move there by Towers, and Long up to the task, protecting the goal.
He really laid out for that one. Again, as Towers kept it low to the ground. There's a mixed philosophy. Sometimes you try to go high corner if you can. Sometimes you try to keep it low and away from the goalie. But that time was a real nice play by Long. Long is only a junior. And there's a good defensive play by Kernew. Kernew kicks it out of harm's way as he felt number 23, Alex Kidwell, who was the main sniper for Boyertown, leads him when scoring with 15 goals.
Boy, I'm looking at some of these district points. It looks like Boyertown may have enough points. Looks like they will go to districts now that I recalibrate some of these district points.
There's a good defensive play by O'Brien. And O'Brien gets tripped up on the play, and Pottsgrove will retain possession. Hey, don't forget to stay tuned to the PCTV Network Sports Channel for all the upcoming games here. We have Perk Valley at Methacton on Friday night. Don't forget the starting time is at 8 o'clock. We also have the Divisional Championships game, which is going to be played at Pottsgrove the following Friday, as Perk Valley and Pottsgrove will hook up for the inaugural Pioneer Athletic Conference Championship. So stay tuned for all the action here on the PCTV Network.
Man, people are fired up. It's like Super Bowl week, man. The hype is going to be unbelievable. One football game to decide the title. Perk Valley at Pottsgrove, Friday, October 28th. And it'll be right here on the PCTV Network. And we got the Hall of Fame dinner also on the PCTV Network and the Halloween parade.
Yeah, the Tri-County 39th Annual Hall of Fame induction ceremony dinner will be held at Sunnybrook on the 29th. We got a great class going in again this year, highlighted by Grant Wiley of Perk Valley. We got Tracy Wright of Pottstown, Gigi Glenn, big Mike Shea, the wrestler, heavyweight wrestler from Boyertown, Shannon Witzel. And don't forget about the Monday morning quarterback. That'll be Monday nights live, 6:30 to 8 o'clock. And we'll certainly be talking about the upcoming week coming next week.
Can I call in?
Absolutely.
Really?
Absolutely.
I think I have enough minutes left on my phone. I'll check it out. Can I text?
Yeah, you can text Gus. He'll give you a good answer there. 31 minutes and 30 seconds to go in this very entertaining Pioneer Athletic Conference, the first one, the inaugural Pioneer Athletic Conference. Before this, they had been the Pac-10 championship games. And we said Boyertown knocked off the defending champion Springford, who was the overall #1 seed, 2-1 on Tuesday night. And they are looking to try to capture this trophy. They have really been playing solid. There's another one of those corner kicks. And that's Tyler Rolando again, #3, who's been solid. Whoa. That one sort of fooled that defense a little bit there.
Those are the types of things that can change championship games.
Yes, they are. And they're going to have a little substitution here now, as Pottsgrove not the most depth in the league, but they are going to try to keep their troops fresh. We mentioned it earlier. It is a very hot and humid night over here in Bucktown, unusually warm for the middle to end of October. And that will go over to Pottsgrove. Pottsgrove really hasn't been able to get much going offensively here in half number 2. And there's the little dump and chase. They're trying to find Yochimiak. He has been solid all night, and they go with the cross, right across the middle there, and Larman made an effort but couldn't get there quick enough.
Yeah, you got to wonder if Larmon's not hurt. He's just not into it tonight.
Boyertown on another break. Oh, look at this pass. Great pass. Look at the goalie coming out.
Oh,
Ryan Long.
man.
Ryan Long doing a heck of a job as Jimmy Towers, who knows how to score goals. Man, he's got 4 of them on the year and 5 assists. Look at that defense by Recchi, though. Recchi doing a good job of not allowing one of the premier goal scorers in the league a shot to get rolling. There's Kidwell, #23. Oh, there's a little left-handed kick by Will Shaw. This doesn't come up with enough on it.
Yeah, these captains for Pottsgrove, Will Kaiser, Tyler Rolando, keeping them focused. They're very lucky to be in a 1-goal differential with 28 minutes remaining in the championship game.
That's a good, solid play by the goalie. There's Benitez. Benitez with one of the goals on Tuesday night to get Pottsgrove into the final. Here's a break. There's a break. Oh, and he missed the left corner.
Oh, man.
That's Jimmy Towers trying to go for that left top corner. He's going top shelf, just wide.
And there's #10, Larman. Again, watching. He's a spectator most of the night. So not sure, again, if he's banged up or not. But A lot of people, including myself, came here tonight expecting to be entertained to see what is considered one of the top players in the league.
There's a little dump, and that ball goes out of play, and that'll go over to Boyertown. Again, but Boyertown has really been impressive. We mentioned it a couple times during our telecast, how they started off slow. They weren't even 500 in the beginning of the season, but boy, the last 10 games or so, they have really turned it up a notch. And a big win on Tuesday has given them all the confidence in the world to play here tonight.
Yeah, they're hot at the right time of the year. They're just relentless. They are trying to will themselves a title.
Oh, there's a good pass up front. They try to hit Kidwell. Kidwell just couldn't quite come up with it. There's Benitez. He loses the ball, but that's Kidwell knocks it out of bounds.
This Pottsgrove team, a very cerebral team, one of the smartest teams I've ever seen. The #1 class rank, Nathan Yochimiak, 13th ranked in his class, O'Brien, 16th ranked in his class, Rolando, along with 24th ranked Kaiser and 39th ranked Krieger. Man, that's a smart soccer team right there.
Well, you know, that term student athlete means something, and that's really nice to know that these kids are doing a good job in the classroom as well. All right, here's Larman.
Pottsgrove's won the Frontier Division of the Pac-10 from 2007 all the way up to 2016.
Well, here comes a free kick from the 30. Let's see what Larman does here as the clock continues to move at 26 and 23. There's a clearing kick. There's a scrum for the ball down on the corner. Towers and Larman.
It's physical defense. Yeah, man. Verma, he can not only score goals, he can play a little D too.
Yeah, he's a tough kid. There they try to go into the corner. That's Will Kaiser, #6. He tries to find Yochimiak. That ball bounces out by the 45, and there's the header.
Coach Jay Witkowski over there patrolling those sidelines. He's captured 2 district titles, 2008 and 2015.
Good play by Kernu. Big Nick here in the middle, trying to keep everything in front of him. There's Kaiser trying to spring somebody, and they head that ball back to the goalie. That's McEwen. McEwen really has been sharp between the pipes.
Larman's older brother holds the single-season record for most goals in a season by Pottsgrove, having 33 goals in his sophomore season.
That ball skips off German's foot there, so Boyertown will throw it in. Looks like number 24, McGavich. Ben is only a junior.
Hard to forget John Price and some of the other players, Ethan Compton, who played at Pottsgrove High School, some of the best ever to walk those halls. Price making All-American in 2008 and Compton All-State in 2009. And Tyler Rolando made All-State in 2015.
That ball's kicked harmlessly out of the way there, but Boyertown again will bring it in from the side. They will have a throw in. There's Verma. Good play by defense to get that thing out of there. I'll tell you what, he plays a great game, that Connor Reese. He's just rushing all over the place, man. He has no regard for his body.
He is the prototypical Boyertown soccer player. We see it every year. Dump and chase, speed, skill set, quickness, and toughness.
Yep. Throws his body all over the place. There's a bad throw in by Pottsgrove as that ball goes out of bounds. And Boyertown now has a shot.
Got a member of Coach Pennypacker's football team on this soccer team, Nathan Casper, kicker on the football team. Again, they'll play in the championship on October 28th on the PCTV network. I don't know too many people want to play that Perk Valley football team right now.
And there will be another corner kick for Boyertown, and I'm anxious to see Justin Jaworski has been a guy that, that people had thought he might be done for the year, but he has come back and come back strong. Big game against Spring Ford in that game that determined who was going to be the Liberty Division champs. Oh, good play there. Back out front, but a little too much on it for Verma.
Boy, that's one of those tangibles, the height of Boyertown. All these headers, all these corners and headers, and Boyertown, just a tall soccer team. You can tell from here in the press box, 6'2", 6'3", 6'1", 6'1". They're tall.
And that ball goes out of bounds into the bench. Pottsgrove's bringing that in with the two-hand overhead. Trying to get something going offensively here. Watch Kidwell. Oh, nice play by Rolando. Boyertown back on the attack again. I'll tell you what, this Ryan Long is becoming more and more confident as the game is going on, Bernie. He's been out of that net. He's been out there making some saves and trying to get those balls really extending his area.
Yeah, I talked to Coach Deckert and a local official and coach, his son Colin Deckert, a freshman, outstanding player in Pottsgrove team. He said Long had a great season for the JVs. He's in 11th grade. He's got a good head on his shoulders.
Let's see what Larman decides to do here now as he's working against two guys. There's some bumping going on. He and Recky are really going at it there. And there's a whistle.
Wow.
That's good action there in the corner.
Recky, stellar defense.
And the Boyertown faithful appreciate that as well. They get a little Recky cheers.
Man, it's a family affair at Pottsgrove. So many families have come through the program. Kaiser, Abdallah, Krieger, Spots, Larman, and O'Brien. 2-3 brothers at a time playing in one of the more successful soccer programs that you'll find, the Pottsgrove Falcons.
And Nick McCoy, too, doing a nice job, number 19. He really played well in that first half. He's been hustling in that defensive back area for Pottsgrove and trying to keep everybody out of that scoring zone, and he'll have a throw in there from about the 25. Good whip inside there, but again, there's that height of Boyertown as they're able to head that ball out of harm's way.
Good point, Dave.
Samuel Marks, number 5. They got Wise, number 28.
Towers and Koch playing so well, along with Rice, Kidwell, and Recky for Boyertown. Coach Didyoung's guys just seem to be mentally tough. Every year, they just show up. They're so businesslike in their pregame warm-up, and they're really a reflection of Scott Didyoung, a product of Schuylkill Valley High School. And I'll tell you what, he sends a lot of kids on to play in college as well, and his captains, Reiki, Kulig, Verma, and Marks, have set the bar high for these young kids.
Well, we had another substitution there while we were getting ready to get set up. We'll try to catch that number there when we can. There's Krieger, who really has done a good job. And there's going to be a push on Kidwell. Kidwell tried to get in there. See number 14, Jimmy Towers, is limping a little bit.
Okay, you can see it's right outside the penalty box line. That is your goalkeeper, Ryan Long. So the foul will be against Boyertown. Pottsgrove will get possession on about their own 5-yard line.
Kidwell must play basketball, too. That's what basketball players do. They always have their palms up and their shruggers on. Like, what happened? I didn't do anything. What's going on? Get him out there on that hoop court, Coach Ludwig.
A lot of English on the ball tonight. Bend it like Beckham.
That was number 10 who just checked in, Will Shull. He's back in the ball game.
Boyertown playing without Sam Marks tonight. He got a knee in the back. Hope he's feeling better.
Shaw scored 7 goals on the year and had 5 assists for the Bears.
Actually, it looks like Marks is seeing some playing time.
Yeah, he's out there.
Yeah, one of the better players on Boyertown, and he's playing in pain. Man, good effort by Interiano, but not enough. Boyertown with the two-handed throw-in from midfield.
It'll go right back to Boyertown. They try to catch him off guard there, and good work by Pottsgrove. There's Larman streaking down that left sideline. He tries to center one out in front, but McKeon comes out there and grabs that ball before number 9, Nate Yochimiak, got an opportunity. Here's a high one. Headed back that way. There's Kaiser.
Inside of 18 minutes, Dave, Pottsgrove has hung around. They put themselves in position to steal one.
Ooh, I thought that was a handball there for a second there by Brisbois, but no. Going back the other way. Spots number 16. And there's a long shot from out by the 45. And again, McEwen goes out there and gets it. 17:24 to go. It's still 2-1 in favor of the Boyertown Bears. Pottsgrove has really tightened up their defense. They haven't given Boyertown that many opportunities to get near the net and score.
Yeah, I'm very impressed with Pottsgrove. They have hung around. Boyertown with a blistering start, but Pottsgrove's kept themselves in the game, and that's all that you could ask for. Keep it close, come down to the final 15 minutes, and you know that one goal will force overtime.
Again, there's McEwen. I guess they're counted as saves. I'm not sure. I don't know if those balls would go into the goal if he didn't catch them, but he's out at least 15 yards or so, maybe even closer to 20 to catch some of those long kicks from Pottsgrove.
Yeah, it's not really a shot on goal.
But he's out there setting them up and getting the ball going back the other way.
Yeah, an integral part of your defensive line, but in the stat book, I believe that would not count as a save.
Or a shot on goal. And
McEwen had only 3 saves against a very good Springford team.
Well, Pottsgrove's get a kick here from the 32-yard line. We'll see if they try to go at the goal again. Keep it on sides. And there's a big scurry to get the ball. And there's O'Brien. He kicks it down there in that left corner. And a little bit too far for Larman to catch it up. And Boyertown's going the other way.
Boy Interiano for the Falcons, one of those 12 seniors. And, man, he's just ubiquitous. He's always near the football. Football, as it's called worldwide, football.
Not the biggest guy in Tiriano, but he certainly is hustling out there. He's been all over the place. He can't go up and get in that heading area with some of those Boyertown guys that appear to be about 6'2". There's a good run. Oh, man.
Boy.
Jimmy Towers with a bum from out there at about the 25-meter mark. Heck of a goal for Jimmy Towers.
Man, Jimmy Towers, the junior, makes it count. A money shot. Good effort by Long. Outstretched, but just inside the right side and back of the net. Another angle. Towers with a potential conference-winning goal. Bend it like Beckham. It had side English on it. Really not much Ryan Long can do. And it's back of the net. One more look at it. Our camera crew giving us great work there. And Long with the outstretched effort. Good effort by Long, but Towers with a money shot. 15 minutes left in the championship. That's going to make it tough for Pottsgrove to climb back in now.
Yeah, that was a heck of a shot there. And again, I think that's part of the reason why you see a lot of, when you get into big-time soccer, the goalies are rather tall. You know, they like those 6'4", 6'5" guys that can move and jump. And I said, just on the outstretched reach of Ryan Long, he read it pretty well. Just couldn't quite get out there.
He looks like he's about 6'1". He's got long arms. Wearing those hip pads and those goalie gloves.
He's done a nice job.
So
he
it's
really
certainly
has.
not his fault, but just so many opportunities, pounding that defensive line. So much a breakthrough and bang, just like that. Pottsgrove's going to have to play with a sense of urgency right now.
Well, they can't get sloppy here because Boyertown will cash in again. And there's your little guy.
Those orange shoes, man.
Yeah.
Looks like me at the gym.
Yeah, he looks good out there. There's a little ball kicked out of bounds, though. And
his shoes match my shirt.
Yochimiak a little disappointed in himself for losing that ball out of play. Boyertown will get it going the other way as that's headed out of bounds, and that'll be Boyertown again. That's Kernew, Nick Kernew. But again, the air sort of out of the Pottsgrove bubble, I think, was burst there a little bit with that one, as they sort of lost a step or two on that goal there by Towers.
Ooh, man, there's a strong leg by Wise. Man.
He's a big dude, I'm telling you. He's really played
boy,
well.
He's got a heavy leg.
Yeah. Oh, got to get it on the other side of him there, a little bit behind him. There's O'Brien.
Yeah, man, he's
little
talented.
give and go.
Recky reminds me of Landon Donovan. He's just got a tremendous skill set.
There's Krieger, who's really done a nice job tonight. He's played very, very solid for Pottsgrove and kicks that one out of harm's way. And Boyertown keeps it in play. And they'll go over to Pottsgrove for a side throw in.
Sheehan, one of those seniors for Boyertown, making his presence felt. Boyertown Bear student body letting the Pottsgrove student body hear it.
Well, there's a breakout for Boyertown as they're going down that right sideline. And again, there's another nice play by Recky.
Amazing.
He really laid out for that one.
End to end. 2 seconds ago, he was down this end of the field. Now he's back in the back line of defense, helping his goalkeeper. Your goalkeeper's as good as the defensive line in front of you.
We're right over there in front of the Pottsgrove bench. Boyertown on the attack again. That's Kidwell. He'd love to get one here in his senior year in the championship game. Add on to his total. There's a drop pass.
Yeah, Kidwell.
Drop pass to Marks.
Kidwell, one of the top players in the Pioneer Athletic Conference.
And there's Rolando.
Rolando.
Trying to make something happen there. Just under 12 minutes to go, and it's very entertaining. Men's championship soccer for the Pioneer Athletic Conference.
Did you watch that exciting gold medal game in Rio?
No.
Oh, really?
No.
That was fantastic to see the home team, Brazil, win it on their own turf.
Can't say that I did watch that one. And there's McEwen coming out there again, doing a heck of a job.
It's funny,
He's really
the World Cup final gets a higher viewership than the Olympic final. And 2 years will be in Russia. Hopefully the United States will have a men's team in the finalists, but we pretty much know our girls will be there after winning the Gold Cup. What was that, 2-3 years ago with Carly Lloyd with the hat trick in the championship, making us USA proud.
That ball comes back to the 41-yard line, and there's Krieger again trying to find somebody breaking down that right wing. He does.
My buddy Alganoz asked me to remind you that Notre Dame's currently ranked #2 in the country in soccer.
I was going to say, not in football.
No,
they're like,
no,
they're like
no.
2 and 8.
No, not in
Okay.
football. 2 and 5, not
Okay.
2 and 8. Okay,
All right.
get the record
Well, make
right.
sure you remind him that they're 2 and 5.
We still have more national championships than anyone else except what, Alabama. But we won't get into that right now. But Maryland ranked #1 in men's soccer. Notre Dame #2.
There's a corner kick for Pottsgrove. Oh, nice play by Boyertown. Whoa.
It's just, Dave, you've said it a couple minutes ago. It's amazing how many times the height is factoring in here. Boyertown is a tall soccer team.
Yes, they are, and especially in that defensive line there. I said they've really done well, particularly Ben Wise. Ben Wise has really played solid defense for the Bears. There they go at it. Nick Kernew. Kernew's another one of he's one of the only tall guys for Pottsgrove. As he and Sheehan are going at one another.
I believe Kernew may be on the basketball
Yes, he
team.
is.
Yeah.
Yep. Absolutely. Yep. See how they make out this year with their new head coach. Jack Flanagan from Pope John Paul takes
that
over.
new gym over there. Talked to Coach Palladino. He misses it, but he's got a lot to keep him busy as a magistrate.
Yep.
Good man.
He and his father both. Back out to the 50-yard line. Will Kaisers.
And congratulations out there to Tony Palladino having his 5th child. Way to go.
He must not golf either, Barry. You see the clock. 9 minutes to go in this one, and Boyertown appears to be headed for a Pioneer Athletic Conference championship. As I said, they were fired up after they beat Springford 2-1 on Tuesday night in the semifinal. They have won 8 out of the last 9 games, and they've really played well. They've got some good things to be proud about. You talked about Scott Did Young and what he's been able to accomplish there. Just a solid program year in and year out. But again, Bernie, you look at the numbers. You look at the numbers of kids that Boyertown's able to have in school over there, and you get yourself 20 solid kids on that soccer team. You got yourself a program.
And so much of it is parent dedication, the willingness to go, leave with your picnics, lunch all packed on a Saturday morning, drive to Maryland, Virginia, Carolina, Downingtown, wherever you got to go, set up camp, your lawn chairs, be there all day Saturday, go home Saturday night. If your team's winning, again, do it all over Sunday. I've been there. My kids played for the Norco Red Knights. And you're down in Chester and Upper Darby and South Philly, and you basically, it takes tremendous parent dedication. Uh-oh. Oh, boy.
Look at McEwen there.
Oh, man.
That was sort of inadvertent contact there. I don't think any.
Yeah, I think that's a good no call.
Yeah, I agree.
Good no call.
That.
Yeah.
Yep.
The fan's not happy. Man, powerful punt. Take a look at you can see Larman with his blistering speed trying to outrun the ball and the defender, and the goalkeeper comes out. That's inadvertent.
Yeah.
You're going to have that. It is a big boy game. Soccer, football is physical.
Oh, there's a nice play right there by Boyertown. They've really been everywhere. They haven't been caught out of place, out of position. They just been extremely well coached, and they have a great game plan coming into tonight's ball game against a very, very solid Pottsgrove team.
Yeah, this is no joke. You're up 3-1 on a team like Pottsgrove, who's one of the top seeds in the district. A powerful program under Coach Witkowski. It's no joke.
There's a violation there, and Pottsgrove will bring it in. And for all those people who have been on the Marvin Pearson bandwagon, which I am certainly one of them, the young student athlete from Pottstown who's been blind since the age of 10, who was fortunate enough to score a touchdown and a 2-point conversion in his homecoming game against Pottsgrove. He will be on the Ellen DeGeneres show on Monday afternoon, so tune in and hear what Marvin Pearson has to say, and just a great story and a great young man.
Hopefully Ellen will have a little gift for him as well. She loves to give the gifts out to her guests. And Marvin, former student of mine, he transferred out of the district. I hadn't seen him in like a year. I saw him at the Coventry Mall. I yelled across to him. He just by voice recognition, "Mr. Gallagher, how you doing?" He's just amazingly acute senses and a really cool kid. He's got a bunch of fantasy football teams.
17 of them. Holy smokes.
I don't know. I can't do 17, man.
He loves sports. He loves that, and he wanted to come back to Pottstown to graduate with his friends after spending some time down at a school for the blind, and he's doing great.
Yeah, he was down at Overbrook for a year, but I had him shooting foul shots when he was in 7th grade. He's actually not a bad foul shooter on the hoops court.
Wow, there's a bomb from outside.
Man, heat-seeking missile.
There's the director tonight. Costellas directed. Robert Kaler helping him out in the truck. Sean McElroy working the graphics end. Debbie Tellis down on the field. Matt Wagner. Don Lupacchino, the Loop up in the bucket truck. And Dave Oxenford as well on camera. 4:16 and counting here in the 2016 men's soccer finals here in the Pioneer Athletic Conference. We have a interdivisional matchup between the Frontier Division champs, Pottsgrove. They were undefeated, 10-0, and they're taking on the Liberty Division Boyertown Bears, who really did a great job on Tuesday to get into this game, knocking off Springford, who was the overall #1 seed. And Boyertown looks like they're peaking at the right time, Bernie, and ready to move on here as we get into district play.
Yeah, they are a team that other District 1 coaches do not want to play right now. 3 and 4 out of the gate. They had to find their team chemistry. They had the raw physical talent. They are the defending champion. So if they hold on here, we got a repeat.
Well, they're still continuing to play hard out here at midfield. That's Sereni. Sereni is the guy with the 1 goal for Pottsgrove. Great job of a rebound as it came off a foot inside, and Sereni was right there at the right time, right place, right time. And
yeah, he's been impressive. He really had a sensational performance tonight.
And he's only a young sophomore, so there's some of the future of the Pottsgrove Soccer Club.
Yeah, Pottsgrove with the 12 seniors, it's going to be a little bit of a rebuild next year, but they have a fine nucleus on that JV team. And they're going to make some noise in district play. Then let us not forget, Pottsgrove is the defending District 1 champion.
There's a throw-in on the sideline there, and that ball is knocked out of bounds by O'Brien.
Yeah,
Boyertown will continue to stay on the aggressive side, on the offensive.
O'Brien's been super solid tonight.
Man, there's been so many guys that have played well for Boyertown. It's hard to single out anyone who really has been a difference maker. Started off with Nikhil Verma with his 2 goals and Towers with his goal, but man, defensively, Wise has played well. Sheehan, Margavich, Kidwell, there's just go right down the list, and boy, they have all contributed. Sam Marks, who came off that injury and has really stepped up and played #5. I'm sure Coach Didyoung is going to be extremely happy when he looks at the tape of this game.
Yeah, I mean, Pottsgrove has scored 73 goals this year, only allowed 19. You put a 3 spot on the board against Pottsgrove, you're having a night.
That ball trickles out here, and good hustle by Kaiser. Pottsgrove again trying to make another rush. Under a minute and a half to go here in this ball game. That's Spots. There's Sereni, who's got the only goal for Pottsgrove. Now Boyertown looking to push. That's a good, smart play, a heady play by Jared Krieger.
Yeah, Krieger has really stepped up tonight. Krieger is just a very cerebral soccer player. Without him tonight, it's a 7-1 game.
There's O'Brien with the
Oh
throw-in.
boy, Bear Country starting to celebrate. They're stomping on the stands here. Inside of 1 minute.
Well, that ball's kicked out of harm's way. Margavich. Clock continues to count and move down. And Boyertown Bears are going to be the 2016 Pioneer Athletic Conference boys soccer champions.
Well played on both sides, but Boyertown with just too much punch.
And that's going to do it. Boyertown behind Connor McKeon, really doing a great job. Congratulations to the Bears. Bernie and I will be back to wrap it up right after this.
For more than 50 years, Pottstown Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery has served its community with expert dental care, offering patients dental implants and a full menu of procedures for many types of dental problems, including bone grafting, wisdom teeth, impacted canines, facial trauma, jaw surgery, oral pathology, TMJ disorders, and sleep apnea. Get the smile you've always wanted. Contact Pottstown Oral and Maxillofacial Surgery today.
Hi, I'm Joe, and this is Chris, and many of you know us. And we'd like to welcome you to our new showroom here at 618 North Reading Avenue in Boyertown, where we offer Kohler faucets, Moen faucets as well, vanities, tubs, and many accessories.
Here we have an operating, high-efficiency, Energy Star rated American Standard furnace combined with a variable speed AC condenser. Let us install one today to start saving you money throughout the heating and cooling season.
Here at Patriot, we now offer kitchen and bath designs.
So come visit us today at 618 North Reading Avenue or visit our website at www.patriotnp.com.
There once was a haunted house. People said they had heard voices, but no one dared to go inside.
There's a place for wood in your backyard. We recommend the Fire Pit. For looks and performance that outlast a wooden deck, make sure your next deck is built with Trex, engineering what's next in outdoor living.
Your Trex expert is A.D. Moyer Lumber. admoyer.com.
So, car stories on PCTV. I've been doing it for many years. It's a good advertising tool for the business. Plus, I enjoy doing it. I enjoy sharing the shop and the different things that you should know about your car with people. If you need a place to highlight your business, call Gus at PCTV and check it out. It's a good way to inform people about your business. You'll get new customers from it, and you can share your knowledge of your particular trade.
Three to 1 is the final score as Boyertown continues its role here in the second half of the season when things start to matter in October when it comes to be playoff time. Just a great job by Coach Did Young's squad here tonight.
Can't say enough about what Coach Did Young has done. Repeat complete, champions from a year ago, champions tonight. They're the quintessential soccer team in that they complement speed, quickness, and skill set with physicality. And you know what, as we talked about during the broadcast, they're a tall soccer team, cause and effect, so many points of contention, so many loose balls, so many opportunities that resulted cause and effect in corner kicks, and they're up 2-1 based on Verna's 2 goals early on. They came out of the locker room storming, but then it was Towers' goal late that put it away. It just seemed like every time that Pottsgrove mounted or seemed to mount a comeback energy, Boyertown with their physicality, that staunch defensive line stood in the way. Hats off to the PAC champions, Boyertown.
On the other side of the field there, Pottsgrove came in here undefeated in the Pioneer Athletic Conference play. Their 2 big guns, Benitez and Larman, just could not get on track here tonight.
And a real credit not just to the defensive line, as I mentioned, but the midfielders. Boyertown, so their collective energy so consistent in the midfield and on the defensive line. They just played with passion tonight. But this Pottsgrove team, they're going to make some noise in district. Coach Witkowski for Pottsgrove, they're a solid soccer team. This is only their 5th loss all year. They come into this game having scored 73 goals, only allowing 19. They'll drop down now and play a lower classification than the Springfords in Boyertown. In district play, Pottsgrove is the defending district champion, but Larman, arguably the best player in the league, a non-factor tonight. He was neutralized. The young goalkeeper, Ryan Long, steps up with Abdullah not being able to play. I thought he was exceptional. So a lot of positives to build on. A tough loss, but their first ever visit to the championship game. 12 seniors. Expect them to make some noise in districts.
Well, but again, it's Boyertown Bears. Congratulations. Congratulations, Coach Did Young again, and your squad for a heck of a win. It was 3-1 here over in Bucktown. For Bernie Gallagher, I'm Dave Ridenour. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for more full sports right here on the PCTV Network Sports Channel.
The